Yo, what's good? We are back with another 2K25 video, and in today's video, I will be doing a 60 to 99 overall challenge on my De'Aaron Fox build. In this video, you'll see me go from an absolute bum that can do nothing 60 overall to a 99 overall superstar De'Aaron Fox. Every single basket I get in this video will bring us one step closer to that 99 overall. This one's a banger, so make sure you're watching all the way through, and I am closing in on 5,000 subscribers, so drop a like, drop a sub, turn those notifications on. We're still going crazy all through 2K25. And without further ado, let's take a look at the build and then get into our gameplay. And starting out, this is the build we're going to be using. I know everybody immediately went and looked at the speed and agility because it is a De'Aaron Fox build. 87 speed, 87 agility, but we will be using the splice or slice takeover, whatever it's called. And that will give us a boost to our speed and agility, giving us both 94 speed and 94 agility. And I will be having that takeover most of the time, or at least a couple levels of it, so my speed will be in the 90s on this build almost all the time, except for at beginning of games. But other than that, the stats I think match up De'Aaron Fox very, very well. We get an 87 driving dunk, 4 contacts with the 75 vertical we have. 94 mid-range shot. You know De'Aaron Fox a mid-range beast, and I will be putting 5 cap breakers on that to get it to a 99. 85 three-point shot. He's a solid three-point shooter that honestly probably could have gone down a little bit, but I want to use this build for other things other than as a De'Aaron Fox build. I also went with an 82 pass accuracy, very, very fast animations. You know he's out there getting a lot of assists. 90 ball handle. Get those dribble animations on this build, and I will be putting plus 5 cap breakers to get every single dribble move in the entire game. Since I am vet 2 and the season level 40 rewards cap breakers have been coming out, I have 14 cap breakers to mess around with now. 87 speed with ball. I will also be putting 4 cap breakers there to get that to a 91. We'll have Hall of Fame lightning launch. I'll max +1 into legend. That will have us playing exactly like De'Aaron Fox, extremely fast on the court, getting up and down. You know how fast that guy is in real life and was the fastest in the league for a very long time, if he still isn't. And then 65 interior, 85 perimeter, 85 steal, 60 block. Solid defense. He's pretty solid on the defensive end of the court. I wanted this build to represent that. And if you wanted to make a build like this that not even representing De'Aaron Fox, I mean, we do get a lot of stops on this build. You're going to see it throughout the video, and there will be more gameplay on this after this video comes out. Trust me, the defense is like that. You will be able to get plenty of stops. Physicals, I've already talked about them. Let's get into our first game as a 60 overall. Here we are into our first game. As you can see at this point, I didn't have my De'Aaron Fox face creation yet, but now I got it. Shout out Devin K on YouTube. He's always dropping crazy NBA player build face creations. He's super helpful for these kind of videos. Like I said, I don't have it in this gameplay. I had it in the intro, and I'll have it moving forward. But we are going against a 7'2" center and another guard that they both kind of know what they're doing. I'm going to end up, these first few games, I get a layup right here, miss, wide open. I'm on cold. You guys know if you've seen any of these other videos that I do, it's extremely hard to start these challenges. I make a weak coverage layup on cold. But like I said, these challenges are really hard to start. I get a backdoor, somehow lay that in for 2 baskets this game. And we do end up losing this one 21-16. 2 for 8 from the field. You know how hard it is playing as a 60 overall in the Proving Grounds. You got to take these beatings a couple games in the beginning, and then it gets easier and easier as we go out throughout the video. Into our upgrades though, like I said, we get 2, so I'm going to be able to go to a 62 overall. Got to start upgrading that mid-range so they stop sitting paint on me. Get that all the way up to an 81, spend the VC into the next game. And with this game, we are going against a vet 2. I don't know what skill-based matchmaking was thinking when I'm in here on a 62 overall. But as you can see, this guy is on a 6'4", 99 mid-range, 95 ball handle, 94 3-point, 92 speed. And you want to know what he's going to do? He's going to sit and run around his center for most of the game. Props to this guy. He honestly did dribble a lot more than some of the LT people do. I'm going to hit a snatchback, 81 mid-range, default jump shot, knocking it down for 1 attribute upgrade there. And then laying a tight layup over the center. I will take that for 2 upgrades. And then he does end up knocking down. He missed that one, but then he's going to dex wide open to the wing and knock that down. We're not beating an LT dexer. He shot 8 for 20. We still ended up losing that game. Into the attribute upgrades though. 62 overall. We're going to be able to go to a 64 after that last game. Right back at it with the mid-range. As you can see, I got 850k VC. Bought VC for this video. If I buy VC, go down there and drop a sub for me. I really appreciate it. And we are into the next game. Now, we did get destroyed in the first 2 games, but it is looking up from here. 64 overall is going to be coming different. We are about to turn this whole video around, start winning, playing a 6'2" and a 6'6". I'm expecting my center to eat this game. I definitely do not want to have to force shots up because if I'm open, it's going to be easier for me to score. And we are coming in this one with an 88 mid-range. But I'm still going to take my easy backdoor layups. You already know what it is. I get 1 attribute upgrade there, another backdoor layup, another attribute upgrade there. That is 2 this game already. feeding it right back to my center because they're coming out to double me for some reason. Pulling up, fading to mid-range, knocking it down for our third attribute upgrade this game. Another backdoor, I end up pump faking, hitting my center, and he dunks all over the 6-6. Don't bring a 6-6 to play Proving Grounds. Knocking down a 3. I think I have a 54 3-pointer in that clip. Absolutely insane. And then a nice little baseline pull-up to finish the game off. 21-0. Like I said, 64 overall is coming different. We've won our first game of the video, like I said, as a 64, shooting 5 for 10. 50%, I will definitely take it. Into our attribute upgrades, we are now going to be able to be a 69 overall, so you already know we're going right back at that mid-range. Going to max that out at a 94. Trying to think what I want to upgrade after that. I'm thinking about three-pointer. I'm thinking about driving dunk. And then I end up looking at this. Look how cheap driving dunk is. That's only 1 overall, so I will definitely take that. Then we're going to start targeting speed. We get that all the way up to a 78 overall. Spend the 20k VC. And then we're going to go ahead and throw our +5 cap breakers on that mid-range, making this video even easier with a 99 and unlocking every legend shooting badge in the game once I unlock the badge. And when you're spending this much VC on builds, I mean, look at these guys we're playing against. First of all, 69 overall, and this is who we're playing. But I do think when you're spending this much VC on builds, you should just get the badges once you have the attributes for them. I do backdoor this guy, lay it in for 2 points in the beginning of this game. But I'm not going to lie, I missed this pull-up here. Actually, I do end up knocking that down for our second attribute upgrade of the game. I got 4 points. But from here on out, I mean, these guys were LT dexing the entire game. This is what you run into in Proving Grounds, especially in the beginning of a season. Nothing I'm going to be able to do to stop that when he's just sprinting around his center, holding LT. If you play like that, please stop. I mean, I have not done that all year. I still have an 87 win percent. I promise you can win without doing all that. He's in game chat talking crazy, saying we're crying. That's the easiest, most bailout way to win, and people still go to game chat to talk trash after playing like that all game long. Spending $100 on a build just to sprint around your center and not even dribble, just shoot wide open catch and shoots. I don't know. That's my rant about it, but we are on to our attribute upgrades. Just an ugly game overall, but we do get out of there with 2 buckets, bringing us to a 71 overall. I'm going to go back and target speed and agility here. And I am thinking about speed. Maxing that out at 87 would be nice, but I do want to start getting my shifty shooter badge up. So I'm going to knock the speed back down and then put our agility all the way up to a 72. Actually an 81, and that is going to turn us into a 71 overall. Spend the 20k VC, and we are into the next game. After the absolute beatdown we got from the LT Dexers, LT Cheeses, whatever you want to call it, I am ready to win some games as a 71 overall. We end up playing as a 6'3" point guard here in this game who has a 95-3, and he's got a 6'9" power forward with him. Definitely not quite as good or cheesy as the last guys, but I'm not messing around. I'm trying to win games. Pull up mid-range. I'm right back at it. I should say I'm not trying to replicate De'Aaron Fox's game style, gameplay in this video at all. I'm taking whatever I can get to a 99 as fast as possible. And the way I play, I mean, these pull-up mid-ranges are unstoppable. So in a video like this is what I'm going to do. I hit my first three shots of the video, and then I get heat check, pull up a 4th one. That is 4 attribute upgrades in a row in this video. Another pull-up mid-range fade, knocking it down. 10 points in this game already. 18-13, we got the lead. My center's going to set a big body screen, wide open again. I faded all game on these guys. There was nothing they could do. 12 points, 67% from the field, knocking down another pull-up midi. I don't even care if that's all I was doing. I need my attribute upgrades. I got to get this video done, get these attributes up, and max out my De'Aaron Fox build. 14 points, 70% from the field, and we are on to our attribute upgrades. 7 baskets last game means we can go all the way to a 78 overall, and we're going to try to upgrade our 3-point shot here, get that all the way to an 85, and then start working on that ball handle, because once we're able to dribble, it is going to get easier and our build is going to get better. Spend the 70k VC, again, go drop a sub, and we are on to the next game. And this is where it really starts to get interesting, because now I have 3-point, I have a max mid-range, I have contact dunks, I'm getting some speed. We're really starting to turn into a build that can actually compete out here. And this game we are playing a rookie 5, which I will definitely take in a challenge like this. This guy did know what he was doing. He was very good for a rookie 5 though, to be fair. But in a challenge like this, I don't care who you are, I'm going to do my thing, getting a steal, pulling up a mid-range fade to start the game on our offensive possession, knocking that down. Gonna end up hitting a screen, pull up mid-range again, knocking that down. 2 attribute upgrades. Like I said though, I'm not trying to replicate De'Aaron Fox's play style, but I will definitely take these easy baskets. Wide open little close shot. 3 baskets already this game, shooting 75% from the field. Then coming off the screen, pulling up another mid-range in the corner. I do end up missing that, but my center grabs the board. I'm shooting another one. It does not matter. That's an open, knocking that down. 99 mid-range this year is so fun. End up pulling another one. I have hot zones, lethal zones. At this point, when you guys see more gameplay on this build, I am rarely missing. I mean, I got 10 points as a 70-something overall. Knocking down this one. I don't even have ball handle yet, and I'm doing all this. 12 points, 75% from the field. I mean, once I get this build maxed, who's going to stop me? Pulling up another one, knocking it down, and we do have takeover. This is not the slice takeover that I was telling you guys about earlier on, because I don't have it unlocked yet. But later on, once I do have it unlocked, I did equip it on this build after the video. I just need to get the 25 games or whatever it is in to be able to use it and unlock it. Then I will be using it in gameplay going forward as this De'Aaron Fox build. End up dexing wide open, knocking down the 3. Absolutely went crazy that game. 23 points, 11 for 15 from the field. 11 attribute upgrades that we're going to end up getting from that gameplay. 73% from the field, 1 steal. That is going to help out our build immensely, and we are really turning competent out here. I mean, you guys saw it 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, we couldn't do anything, and now we're out here scoring 23 points in Proving Grounds, the hardest game mode. And I mean, I don't even have my badges maxed out yet, as you guys can see at the top, but let's get into these attribute upgrades. So after that performance, easily the best game of the video for sure. This build is about to completely change. We're going to max our ball handle out. We're going to max our speed with ball out. We're going to go ahead and start working on our physicals, max our speed and agility both at 87. Then we're going to start working on our perimeter defense, get that to an 85, get our steal all the way up to an 80, up to an 80, and then we're going to spend the VC 126,000. And we are officially an 89 overall on this De'Aaron Fox build. I mean, look at how fast we've progressed. Look at how good we're doing out here. Put our 5 cap breakers on ball handle, and then put another 3 on speed with ball. That'll bring it to a 90. And then when I hit level 40, which I have at this point, I will put that extra 1 to get it to a 91. 3 badges, 27 animation packages unlocked. I'll finally be able to get my dribble moves. And we are on to the next game as an 89 overall this time. And in this game, we will be playing against a 6'2" guard and a 6'8" big man. 99 3-pointer on the guard. We got to watch out for that. But like I said, you already know I'm coming out here to get this challenge done. I'm coming out here. I'm going to do my thing. Dex back to the corner. Pull up a mid-range to start the game, knocking that down. First basket of the game. We need 9 more to go to make us a 99 overall. I pull that up over the center, can't get it to go. My center gets the rebound though, kicks it back out to me, and I knock it down for our first 4 points of the game. I'm going to end up hitting that Kobe size up, pulling up right over the center. If he steps back, I'm shooting that every single time. That one's going to go right over the guard's head. Moderate contest. He's not stopping me. Wide open in the corner, knocking down 3s. I'm hitting all my shots. I have 11 points. I haven't even missed yet. Another mid-range over the guard. Weak contest. 13 points to start the game. Snatch back, driving baseline, throwing up a layup, and I get it to go. 15 points at this point. I'm jab stepping, fading corner, wide open, knocking it down. Oh, I love this build. I'm having so much fun on this build. Snatch back, behind the back, wide open mid-range, knock it down. 19-9. I'm going crazy out here. My center's got brick wall takeover. Double behind the back, wide open 3. 99 overall after 10 baskets that game. We ended it with a bang, went absolutely crazy, 100% from 3. We're out here playing this good, and we don't even have our badges maxed out yet. I can't wait to see the max potential of this build. And you guys definitely will be seeing it. I mean, I'm already working on recording more gameplay. This one is a ton of fun to play on, and it is very competitive. It's one of those builds you can take to any game mode. You can do anything on it, and it can compete. Let's take a look at our final attribute upgrades to make us a 99 overall. So as I'm putting these upgrades on, I can't see a flaw in this build. I mean, I can really do everything. I get contact dunks, all the legend shooting badges except for limitless range. I have every dribble move in the entire game. I have Dimer on Hall of Fame when it's max +1 with really fast pass animations. I have max interior. I have good solid perimeter defense, good steal. I get a 60 block for some bailouts. The one thing I can't do is rebound, but I don't really need to as a guard. 87 speed, 87 agility, but those both turned to 94s. Win in takeover. I mean, tell me, let me know down in the comments what I am missing on this build. I really think I can do everything out here. I had a ton of fun recording this one, and I am absolutely loving this build, so trust me, like I've said a few times throughout the video, you guys will be seeing this one again. But real quick, drop a like, drop a sub for me on the way out, drop a comment letting me know what you thought of this build and the gameplay, and I will see you in the next one.